Happy New Year. Happy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to Sunday. Happy 2025. We have been missing for a while, but we have been busy. So I decided to come back and do an update video to the shockers of migrating to the US that we did a few years back. So we've been here for 6 years now and still getting shocks every day. But I'm Chantel and welcome back to the channel. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you have not already. Like this video, share it, and make sure to leave a comment down below, especially if you're an immigrant living in the US. So I'm having some seafood that I had in the fridge. So I'm like, let me go ahead and do a little mukbang. I'm gonna tell you guys about some other shockers. Maybe not that we ourselves have experienced, but you know what we've seen, what we've heard about while living here. So the very first one, why is there a tipping culture in the US? Like, why is it that if we go to restaurants to eat, we are expected to tip? The whole tipping culture here is crazy. In Jamaica, or Caribbean, or African, we say good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Can't tell the people them good night, because good night means you're going to your bed. So they don't really do the good morning, good afternoon, and they'll pass you and stare you right in the face. The south side is not so bad. They're a little bit more, you know, pleasant and courteous. South, you'll get one of this. Up north, you're not getting nothing. Me looking at you, you looking at me. That's all you get. These two ties hand in hand. The work culture. The work culture in America is crazy. You see, if you don't plan for come here, come put in the work. Unless you come on vacation, you have to come here, come put in the work. And the work here, you have all the resources where you never have back home. Almighty Jesus. They work hard. So if you don't plan to come here, come work, I don't know what to tell you, say. You have to work. If you are in a good job that compensates you well and you can only do your 312s and you go home and you, based on how you schedule, you put your schedule, you can be off for 5 days, 6 days. That's good. You just go home and hibernate and you don't remember nothing about the work. Even some 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, it drains you, right? It drains you. And this leads me to the next point. Mental health in America is not stigmatized. Nope. Mental health is not stigmatized. Nobody not tell us a dope the pan, nobody not tell us nobody a guzu you, nobody not tell us say, you know, you're going crazy. Nobody not tell us say you have to go sit down. People actually will, where what I've seen, they treat you for mental health. Yeah, healthcare is a big SCAM. We're not gonna talk about that. Big pharma is a big SCAM as well. But at the end of the day, the persons who are on these medications, they do better. A lot of persons had not known about anxiety and depression, had not known what it felt like to be anxious or in panic mode, had not known what it feels like to be depressed until they came to the US of A. It's like if you're going through something, they do encourage you to seek help. Another major one is, who is your neighbor? You hardly see a neighbor. But me tell you, say, if you're really locked in on your grind, you hardly have time. And people always say, oh, some people are gonna make America kill them. Sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. If you come here and you have to work, you probably have a lot of bills back home. You probably have 4 or 5 kids going to school. It's a lot, so you have to put in the work, and that leaves a little bit of time for other activities. If you have friends where you hang out, where you go out for the weekend, then that's good, because you definitely have to have some socializing. because this place will turn you into a zombie if you're not careful. Another thing is the language barrier here. It's like they have different words, different slangs, different phrase, different meaning to certain things apart from what we different from what we have in probably like African countries or the Caribbean. And when you initially come here, it's kind of hard for you to understand them, for them to understand you. But you know, once you're in the workplace with them, you get to understand the culture of the workplace. So it gets easier to communicate with them over time. When my son started going to school, it was a little bit hard to communicate because we're saying the Jamaican things in the house and then he's hearing the American things. So it's like body language, they read body language different, because if you do this, they may interpret it as being rude, like you trying to shut them up, or you trying to be disrespectful, pointing in their face, when actually in Jamaica we probably mean, hold on 1 minute, can I get 1 minute, let me say something real quick. So it's like body language is interpreted different. If you say hush, as in you're apologizing to them for something, they may take it as you're telling them to shut up, hush, be quiet. So it's like when you just come here, communicating with them is a little bit hard, but then after a while it's like you get used to it. The other thing is dress code. But then I dress up for going away. Who cares about dress code? Yeah, people wear pajama go a restaurant and people wear pajama go a store. We mainly, as like Caribbeans or Africans, mainly dress up, but a lot of them, it's like a really chill vibe all the time for them, and they do a lot of nudes and neutrals when we do pop of color for everything. So there's like a difference in the dress code, and then after a while, if you don't be careful, you start doing what they're doing. You're going to Walmart, you come out of your OCM in your pajama and you're gone. Yeah, because you're now an American. No card, no problem. If you're going to the restaurant, the store, and you left your card at home, your bank card, no problem, because what we have Apple Pay and the wallet is on the phone, or we have Zelle, or we have Cash App. Most of the services that you do, you pay Cash App, you pay Zelle, or you pay with Apple Pay. So it's like a lot of persons are not really withdrawing money. Is that most of the older folks who really use cash, or if you get paying cash, then you know you're gonna always have a lot of cash. Daycare is still a SCAM. So I spoke about this in the first video, and yes, daycare is a scam, because what do you mean I am going to be using all of my week's pay to pay for daycare? So I'm gonna leave my child with you for 5 days, to go to work for 5 days to make $500, but still I gotta pay you $400 for the week to keep my son. Then why am I going to work? Yeah, so daycare is a SCAM. Yes, it has its benefits because the kids get to interact, especially if it's an only child. The kids get to interact, you know, with their peers. They get to do group activities. They get to develop their motor skills, their coordination. But why is it so expensive? I think those are the main ones I'm going to cover in this video. If you have thought about any other shockers while I was talking, you can go ahead and type it in the comment section, or your experience with any of the ones I mentioned. Or if you have any video ideas that you want to see, you can type it down in the comment section and we will record those videos for you guys. So whether it be about nursing, military, migration, living in America in general, then you can put it in the comment section and we'll do some videos for you. Again, I say thanks for watching and toodles.